This thing tracks the tone of my voice. Hi, I'm Maddie, and today I'm going to be diving into the Halo band from Amazon. I actually got this 2 weeks ago and it has not launched yet. I was lucky enough to get on the early access list and I have tested out every key feature on here. I want to give you all the pros and cons, how it tracks my voice, how it tracks my sleep, everything. So make sure to keep on watching. Let's dive in. Before I show you the unboxing of this, I do want to let you know that it is $99, but if you do get the early access invite, you can apply, you can try for it, and then it will let you know if you get in. It is only $69, so you do save some money, and it does have a membership fee of $4 a month, but Amazon is amazing and they give you the first 6 months for free. I should also clarify that this video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. All of these thoughts are my own, and there's a lot of pros, but there's also a lot of cons, so let's dive into the unboxing. When you first open it up, you will notice that it does not have a screen, and this was actually a point that Amazon made because it has fewer distractions. So it's very small. It's like you don't have it on and you don't get distracted by it. So that's kind of cool, but I also like screens a lot. Next up, you get a little card with some information on it, how to link it to your Amazon account, meaning if you buy it as a gift, it is not linked to your Amazon account. This person, whoever you give it to, does have to set it up in the app on their end, and it is all theirs. None of your information is shared from person to person. And then next up, the charger. I don't know why this charger is the coolest charger I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Like the little clamp on it, I think is so cool. I actually brought it in here with me. You just clamp it in there. Oh, that's so cute. Next up is getting it paired, which is super easy. You just download the Amazon Halo band app, which is called Halo. It doesn't take long at all. It's like, I would say like a minute or so. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. All right, we have the exciting part, and that is all of the key selling features that Amazon says that this is why this band is amazing. And I'm going to let you know, is it a pro? Is it a con? What could they change? All of that. So let's get into it. And that first one is activity. This part of the Halo band tracks the activity based off of each movement, which is wild. So say you're going up a flight of stairs and instead of taking 1 step, you take 2 steps. This band knows that you're taking 2 and will track it accordingly. I got my notes down here. So intensity, we have 2 points per minute. Moderate, we have 1 point per minute. Light is 1 point per 20 minutes. And then stationary, you actually get -1 point per hour. So if you're sitting on your butt a lot, you know what? You're gonna have to go outside and make sure that you keep your body moving. So all of those points, that is from the American Heart Association, and they recommend 150 points per week. That 150 points equals a healthy heart, 90 points equals a low stationary, and then 300 points is very, very active. The biggest pro for this is I do not feel addicted to this app. I've had other fitness trackers and I'm like, I gotta beat my friends and I gotta go outside and like take 20 more steps so I can like go sit down on my butt the rest of the day. Like this overall for like a weekly basis, like yes, it does track daily, but it also shows your whole week. So if you go on a hike and you're hiking for 5 miles, but then the next day you're so freaking sore that you don't move, that doesn't mean that you've had a bad week. Doesn't mean that you had a bad day, which other trackers like say that you do. I think this is a very, very healthy way to track anything. I'm not a big, huge like food calorie tracker anymore. I've lost 100 pounds, but I do have a past with eating disorders. Basically, I just love the fact that I am not obsessed with it, but it is very, very helpful information. Number 2 is body composition. This was one of the key things that got me into it, other than like it tracking my tone of voice, which we'll get to. So body composition is, it takes a 360 photo of you and you can see yourself 360, and basically it will show you your muscle mass, your body fat percent, all based off of an image. Like I said earlier, I have lost over 100 pounds, and with losing 100 pounds, I have tracked a lot of that information. I was at 40% body fat before. I have gone down to under 20%. I lift a lot of heavy weights. I am a dense woman. I don't care. My whole point of that is I have a lot of loose skin. I do. I have it on my stomach, I have it on my arms, I have it on my legs. And so the Amazon app, when I was scanning my body 360, said that I had a 40% body fat, which I know for a fact because I have been to gyms and doctors, and I have my own ways of measuring at home and my own scales that do body fat percent checks. Like, I am nowhere at 40%, but because of my loose skin, this app is saying that I do. So I messaged in to Amazon. I let them know that information. So if you have like a normal body, there's no such thing as a normal body, but if you have a body that doesn't have loose skin, this may be a lot more accurate for you. And I look forward to hearing what Amazon has to do, or what they will do, to update this issue. So if you can't tell, body composition is a con for me, but it'd be a pro for someone else. Next up is sleep and the sleep score. So anything above 85 to 100 is a great night's sleep. So they base it off of a couple different things, which is time to fall asleep, time spent in each sleep stage, and how often you wake up. So I find this extremely helpful. I've had sleep issues in the past, and with this you can go like super detailed and see like, okay, I got a disturbance at 3 a.m. What was it? My cat? Okay, I need to make sure my cat is not in my room at all. I can also see how long I'm in deep sleep. I can look at my sleep temperature, which is so cool. I've thought that I like to be really warm at night. I actually need to be cooler at night to have a better sleep score. Wild. And for each stage of sleep, it has like the average person, like how long they're in each stage. So you can see it's like, okay, well, I'm only in light sleep for 20% and I should be at 50, and like, you know, all of those different things. And you can see where you need to improve, which they have labs to improve them. So let's get into labs. There's a lot. Stay with me. It is so worth it. So all of these labs are basically challenges backed by science that really just help you with everything from sleep, activity, mindfulness, tone, freaking tone. So cool. So for example, if you want to do an activity lab, I wanted to try out Russell Wilson's workout, which is exclusive on the Amazon Halo. I love the Seahawks so much. So I did his workout and this was amazing. You basically set the lab, you set what time you want to start the lab, and then you track it each day, and each lab will help with a different category. So most of the activity labs help with sleep. So the more that you burn and the more that you move your body, the better you'll sleep. But there's also a decluttering lab that I did, and that is you have to declutter 30 minutes a day for 2 entire weeks. 2 weeks of decluttering, and that helps with sleep. So it shows your sleep score improves once you declutter, because when you declutter your house, you declutter your mind and you can sleep better. Science. And then lastly is tone, which we'll get into next, but I gotta tell you about this lab for tones. And so this helps you communicate better with your partner or in any relationship. This challenge I'm still in the middle of, but it's a whole entire week of you listen to like almost like a podcast, but they're only like 10-15 minutes long, and it helps you basically recognize what type of conversation you're in and what type of active listening you need to be in. Brilliant. I've never like focused on communication before, and I know it's just gonna make my relationships better and better, from work, business, friends, family, everything. Like, okay, let's talk about tone. This analyzes the quality of your voice, the energy, the strength, everything about your tone. It recognizes and categorizes. So if you think that you're being all kind and you're talking to your partner about some stuff that's going on and you're being respectful, and then the app is like, you were actually like really angry and discouraged and confused that whole conversation. Like that's how that person came, like that's how you came across to that person. It's wild. So I thought I was a lot more of a positive talker than my reality. The Halo app has shown me that I do have a lot of like down days. So let me go through these like little emojis, and that top one is amused, delighted, excited, generally happy, which doesn't seem to be high all the time. Green is content and caring, which is like pleased. And then blue is reserved, discouraged, worried, down, sad. and then red is displeased, irritated, enraged, or angry. So throughout the day, it's basically picking up on conversations and averaging out a score. But if you wanted to do like a bookmark conversation, you can grab your little band, you hold this down, and then it records the conversation for you to look back at all of the details. It's basically like a more detailed report than like a daily one. Or you can do the live tone. So you can just put it on the live mode and watch it. And if you're practicing for a speech or a conversation that's going to be hard with friends or family, like you can see how you come across, which I've never thought I needed, but I need so much. I've battled with depression, I've battled with anxiety, I've battled with so many like different mental health illnesses, and I come across different in my head, and that is so hard to realize and like see it as fact of like, this is what you sound like it's wild. So it's a little bit of a trauma experience, but I'm working through it. It's so worth it. All right, I don't want this video to be too long, so let's just rapid fire some other pros and cons. Pro is charging time. This thing can charge in about an hour, but con is they said that you wouldn't have to charge it until it was like 5 to 7 days, but I got tone on 24/7. Like you can have tone off if you want your battery to be better. So I do have to charge it every day, but a little tip with that, every time I take a shower, I take my band off. It is water resistant, but I don't need it to track my showering. So I put it on the charger when I shower, and by the time I take my shower and do all my skincare and get my robe on and brush my teeth and all that stuff, I put it on before I go to bed, and that lasts, you know, from all night until the next day. The last little con I want to talk about is how dirty this band gets. Last night I soaked it in some soap in some warm water, and it really didn't get out any of the stains, but they do have active bands, which with me working out almost every single day and just being an active person, I really do think I needed the active band compared to the fabric band. Basically, this is just the band that it comes with, and I do recommend just getting a darker color. They have black and they have green and they have different ones, but the pink, it just doesn't work for fabric. $99 and $4 every single month, which is around $48 per year. Is it worth it? 1000%. They could have charged $150 for this, like easy, and I still would have said yes, buy this. This band is for anyone that wants to better themselves in any way, in health and fitness and mental health, mindfulness. Like this is a fitness band that focuses on mental health as well. Like so freaking cool. And for the holiday season, because I think this is an amazing gift, I don't think that it is triggering compared to like fitness bands. So if you got like a Fitbit for Christmas, it can be like, what, like you think I need to lose weight or something? Like this basically is just, you can give this, you can say it is for anything, because again, this is for mental health, this is for physical health, this is just for everything, and I think that Amazon did an amazing job. Again, this is in early access, but it is going to be launching soon, so make sure to click the link down below in my description box. I'll also leave it in the comments to see if you get early access. You basically click that, apply for it, it will email you and let you know, and then also let you know when it launches. I'm so excited. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know if you want to get one, if you're going to get one as a gift, who you're going to give it to. Talk to me down in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave a heart emoji down in the comments below if you made it to the end of this video. If you leave that down below, that just means that I commented on it. This is the hardest part for me to say, always. Comment this down below, I reply. The end. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Hit me up over on Instagram. I'm almost at 60K on Instagram. It literally blows my mind. I don't understand, but I'm at like 13 here, which I don't understand how I have 13,000 over here, but make sure to subscribe. I want you to be a part of this family. I want to be here full time. Just do all the things. I love you. I hope you're doing well. It's been a weird year, but you know what? It's almost holiday time, and let's track how we sound to other people. Let's live a healthier, better life. Let's be kind to ourselves. All right, I love you. I'll see you all next week at 3 o'clock. Bye.